Well, hello, welcome back to another Pokémon Red Nuzlocke. Still using the same setup, I apologize. I have not gotten equipment yet. Hopefully on Wednesday I'll be able to set out and do something. Today I was doing a university project, so I was busy with that, but we'll get into this. I believe last time we were just walking out of the first gym. There we go, so we'll maybe switch our... what should we do? We'll train up Chip, I reckon. Get some of that out of the way and head off to Cerulean City, although we'll have to pass through, I think it's called Mount Moon first. So we'll heal up and yeah. I always I thought it was funny during the anime how they sort of pitched the Misty and Ash sort of thing. There was this one episode where they were talking about marriages or something, and it was at the end of the episode, and then Misty sort of says to Ash, "You and I will get married someday too," and he just nods without thinking, and then he goes, "Wait, what?" And then Misty's just sort of standing there as though she never said anything, and I thought that was pretty funny. I quite enjoyed that, so let's take this first trainer. Lass wants to fight. I liked how they gave them, like, actual names in the later game, as opposed to just calling them, you know, Lass and Youngster and Junior Trainer. I liked that they, sort of personalized them, I guess. Just, made it a bit easier, I guess, for the gameplay. And a bit more interesting. You could sort of give them personalities and whatever. I'll give Chip a potion. I want to train him up a bit. I'm thinking I might have to go buy some more if I can. He's still strong. I don't understand, we're like at the same level, but Pidgey, the other Pidgey just must have more speed. There we go. Alright, down with the Pidgey. Ash's first attempt to catch a Pokemon was pretty funny, just throwing rocks at the Pidgey because Pikachu wouldn't do what he was asked. I didn't like that there was an adult watching that, like I couldn't reconcile Pikachu's old personality with his new personality. It was like a completely different Pokemon, and that just didn't really sit right with me. It just didn't feel like it was the same Pikachu, you know? But I did like that episode where there was like all these wild Pikachus, and then Ash was gonna leave Pikachu behind and then he didn't because Pikachu came after him or something. That was, you know, that was pretty, it brought a tear to your eye. Alright. I might actually, yeah, I'll go back and get some more potions because I don't have that many. You always struggle, I find, with funds at the start of the game, and then, like, towards the middle of it, you've got more funds than you know what to do with. Alright, how many can we get? Oh, that's right, I forgot that this doesn't just automatically, go to your top amount that you can get. Just goes straight to 99 and a ridiculous amount of money. If there's anyone else playing along, let me know how you're doing. Let me know what your Pokemon you've got, what you've decided to nickname them. Leave that in the comments section. We'll see how we size up. Alright, back on the road again. Now, I don't know if there's anything to the south here. I feel like there's probably not. Yeah, no, there's not. Alright, onwards and upwards. Same guy from Viridian Forest. Don't understand why he'd want to battle me if he met me in Viridian Forest and he knows that I beat him. It's interesting that they, these bug catchers don't evolve their, Pokemon. Alright, let's hit it with a bunch of Gust. This is where it would be good for Gust to be a flying type move. Alright, what's coming up next? Beetle? I think we will stay out of here. Sorry, just eating some chocolate. I like a good snack, everything in moderation. Good. We are not poisoned. And we got a crit. That's pretty jamming. I hope my chewing there wasn't too noisy. That might be a bit gross. Sorry, guys. Try to avoid eating chocolate while I'm playing in the future. I feel like String Shot is like just the cop-out worst move that you can like have at the start of the game. Like, what even is lowering speed? It just means that someone else gets to attack first. And I know sometimes that makes all the difference, but to be honest, it's like in the start of the game when everyone is just weak as anyways, it just depends on what level you're at, really. I mean, you get to later on in the game, one level doesn't make a lot of difference, but you get to this point in the game and, like, the difference between one level and the next is pretty intense. I'm gonna give him a potion, because I think he can take this. And I'd like to... Actually, if I can get Bradley up to 16, he'll evolve pretty soon, so maybe I'll try and get things going up that way. I'll send Bradley out next, I reckon. Alright. Oh, Chip's getting his levels up. Oh, he learned Quick Attack. That's nice. That'll be useful. I'm not sure in this game if Quick Attack is necessarily stronger than Gust, but I always feel like it is, and so whenever I get Quick Attack, I just start spamming that instead. Just like I do with Bubble, once I get that with Squirtle. I hate this move. I hate this move in this gen, because you can't attack, and it just gives them free attacks for however many turns the game decides to let it go on for. This is one of those broken mechanisms that I was talking about, the ones that just... yeah. I'm glad that they fixed this in later games. Alright. I know it's not very, like, necessarily very productive to just keep going back to the Pokemon Center when you've got potions, but I like to try and save potions for when I'm already in a battle and then I get stuck. So... And I know, like, as you level up and stuff in the game, like, it does get so much easier to just keep going for longer periods of time without needing to heal, because you generally have, like, different Pokemon that you're leveling up if you're doing it well, and, you know, your Pokemon are a bit stronger as well, so they can stand a bit more. Whereas these ones, I mean, at this stage it's like one battle and that's all they're pretty much good for before you need to heal them again. Oh, I thought I didn't battle him. Oh. There's a trainer? What's she gonna have? I know I've got my little guard, but I wasn't wasn't expecting to mess up the order. She's got a Rattata. Alright. Okay, we can deal with that. So today, I was thinking, like, I always hear that joke that, they don't have, like, animals in Pokemon, so when they're eating, like, beef and stuff, like, what are they eating? Like, are they eating Miltanks? But, like, when you think about it, when you've got Pokemon like Oddish and stuff like that, they could make a good Caesar salad, you know, with those leaves, like, so, are they even eating Pokemon when they're eating plants? Like, no Pokemon is safe, like, they are all up for eating. And I did, when I was a kid, have this, like, Pokédex book, and it says that Farfetch'd were rare because people thought that they tasted good with leeks. And, like, as a kid, I just thought, like, oh, okay, whatever. But now that I'm an adult, I'm like, how dark is that to write in a children's book? Like, yeah, this Pokemon, it gets eaten by a lot of people, so it's endangered. Like, even though it's a lot of people's friends. And I know that's, like, not... Like, I mean, that happens in the world. Like, you know, people eat cats and dogs and whatever. But, yeah, it was just... I thought it was interesting now, thinking they used to put that in a kid's book, you know? I don't know if that would fly these days. Here we go with the Harden battle. Come on, Chip, you can do it. I actually didn't get like any of the Pokemon games. I didn't even have a Game Boy until the age of 10. And at that point, Pokemon Emerald had come out, so Pokemon Emerald was my first game. And I feel like there's sort of like something, you know, that to do with that nostalgia, like with your first game. So the Hoenn region's definitely my favorite. Gen 3 is my favorite. I love the Battle Frontier and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, I just remember like when I was a kid and one of my friends had Pokemon Red or Pokemon Blue, and like it was just the coolest, and he'd run into a Pokemon and I'd be like, dude, you gotta catch it, that's so cool, and he'd be like, I don't want to catch it, and I'd be like, why? And because like I just wanted him to catch every single Pokemon he encountered, even if he already had it. And I get it now, like you don't catch every single Pokemon, but back then I was all about it, like, and he was walking through the caves and I thought, this is the best thing ever, like this is it. Alright, I'll train up Bradley a bit now that they're getting a bit even. Alright, we'll face you. Like I said, I'm not really racing through it, I just like versing everybody and leveling up my Pokemon. I think that's the way to go, because, I mean, this isn't like a randomized one where you might get a really good Pokemon straight off the bat. Like, you do have to take things, I guess, slow and steady when you're doing it, without having it all randomized, so it's very much like it's a different dynamic. So you gotta play it a bit differently, I feel. And plus it's just fun, like, it's just fun going through it at that sort of pace, I reckon. Taking it easy and just playing it how you want to play it. Alright. So Bradley will evolve at the next level. Oh, he's learned Water Gun. Very good. I feel like Water Gun's a better move than Bubble. I don't know if it is, but it just seems like it does a bit more damage. That could just be a psychological thing that I think this great new move is the best thing ever, but yeah. Alright. You can fight my new Pokemon. Okay, so something that I picked up once and I haven't been able to unhear it ever since is every time I listen to like a song and it uses the word fighting. One time I heard the word farting and I don't understand why, but I did, and now like every time I hear that word in a song, it's just the way people sing it. I can't unhear it now, and so I can't take a song seriously once it starts using the word fighting. I think I was listening to like a Taylor Swift song and it said that word and I heard it and I was just like, I'm never ever gonna be able to unhear that now. And true enough, it has been a few years since that day and I still hear it and I can't unhear it. And now I've shared that with you, so you won't be able to unhear it either, and yeah. Please don't hate me. I'm not a bad person, I swear. Alright. There we go. Getting those levels for Chip. Chip will take a bit longer than Bradley to evolve, because I think he doesn't evolve until level 18. Bradley evolves at level 16, so... Alright. This is my encounter. I'm gonna catch him, but I probably won't use him just because I prefer... Oh no, I've made him faint anyways. Well, anyways, I still prefer Pidgeot to Fearow. Even though Fearow's got like a really good attack and he's got Peck right off the bat, like... I feel like at this stage of the game, like it's a Pidgey at level 15 versus a Spearow at level 5. Like I'm not gonna go to that extra effort to try and level up a Spearow. So... Jigglypuff's got Sing, which is gonna... If it lands that, that's gonna be a pain. Give it another quick attack. We are good to go, my friends. Alright, I think we might heal up before we enter Mount Moon. So... Just because I think we're gonna be, we're gonna be like... There's a Pokemon Center up here anyways, so... It just makes sense to do that. Alright. Just on our way. I'm probably gonna have to come back here several times at the point during the cave, because I just feel like that cave is too long for, the start of the game, if you know what I mean. Alright. Is there an item over here? No, there's not. Let's go! Here we go. Into the cave we go. This cave's got some pretty cool music. Ooh, what have we got? What's our encounter? Man, it's a damn Zubat. You know, if this were going to, if this were like the, second gen or something, I might actually catch it and try and level it, just because I've had a Crobat before, and Crobat is, like, awesome, but, I'm still gonna catch it, but I don't think I'm gonna level it, just because Golbat's not fantastic, so... But yeah. If this was the Crobat gen, then I would absolutely be trying to catch that and level it. As hard as it might be to have a, Zubat, what should we call it? I'm gonna call it Ed. That can be the Zubat. As hard as they can be to level up, once you get there, like, it is worth it. Like, as soon as it learns Bite, it becomes a beast. Alright, what is this? Water gun. Yeah, what the heck, we'll just teach it to Joey. I mean, that might have been a bad move, but to be honest, like... If I come across a Pokemon that, can learn that, it's probably gonna be, like, later in the game, and Water Gun's not even gonna be the best move to have anyways, so... I'm just not really too concerned about it. Alright. Down goes the Weedle. I'm having some pretty good luck with not getting poisoned in this series. I find that, like, Weedles always poison me, but, I've been poisoned, like, maybe 1 or 2 times during the series, and that's it. Like, considering the amount of Weedles I've actually faced, it's a pretty low percentage compared to what I'm used to. Boom. Alright. There we go. Chips at 16. Should be able to evolve in a couple of levels. Alright. Okay, so that's where I'm gonna leave it. Thank you for watching, you guys, and see you next time.